Ladies and gentlemen, you join me in Bengaluru and we are here to ride Suzuki's first electric scooter in India. This is the e-Access and it is not as simple as taking a battery and plonking it into the current Access 125. This is a brand new scooter and we've just ridden it on this go-kart track over here, and here's everything that you need to know. Today we have been riding the scooter exclusively on this go-kart track, and as you can see it has a brilliant surface, so we are not able to test the suspension properly, but they have placed a few speed breakers along the track, and on those speed breakers our experience with this scooter has been largely positive. It is damped in a way that makes everyday riding very comfortable. It can translate to some sporty riding as well, but it is extremely evident that this scooter is tuned for comfort. One of the things that stood out for me when riding the e-Access on this go-kart track was its stability. Even when I took my hands off the handlebar, this scooter ran straight and true with full confidence. And one of the reasons for that is because this scooter has an underbone chassis, and over here there is an aluminium frame that has been integrated into the chassis to hold the battery, and that contributes positively towards the scooter's overall stability. And down here we have the motor which drives the rear wheel using a belt which has an automatic tensioner. And Suzuki claim that in terms of reliability, this should make the scooter extremely easy to use and maintenance free for a very long period of time. Of course, today we have ridden only a few laps on this go-kart track, so we can't really speak about reliability. But what I can tell you is the way the power comes in. And this motor is capable of making up to 5.58 horsepower, but the way it is delivered is extremely smooth. So this is not a particularly sporty throttle calibration, but it is something that you can use every day, something that is easy to live with, something that is most definitely not intimidating. So if you're going to go away from the regular Access 125 and go into the electric field, then this scooter is going to be extremely familiar and easy to use. As a tall person, my riding position on most scooters is cramped, and that is the case over here as well. When taking a U-turn, this is going to hit my knee even if I bring it out so much. But with the e-Access, one thing that I can take some comfort in is that this has a versatile seating position. So I can have my foot on the floorboard here or up here, and in this position, it is a lot more roomier. This scooter has 160 mm of ground clearance, 765 mm seat height, and the seat itself is extremely plush, which means this is a comfortable position to spend a lot of time in. But you can't spend an extraordinarily large amount of time because this one has an LFP battery that promises a range of up to 95 kilometers. Of course, today we got to do no range testing at all, but one positive thing was that the display on the readout and the way it depreciated and the way it displayed the estimated range, all of that seems fairly reliable. My time today with the Suzuki e-Access has been extremely positive because despite being a family scooter, I've been able to have a lot of fun with this thing on the racetrack over here. And that shows just how well built, just how well thought out its dynamics are. And in terms of power delivery also, it is not a slouch, but is something that is comfortable and easy to use, and definitely a very easy transition from ICE to an electric scooter if you are looking for something like a traditional family scooter. At the moment, we do not have the price for this scooter, but we expect it to be priced somewhere between rupees 1 to 1.5 lakh ex showroom. And unlike its main rival, the Honda Activa E, this scooter does not have swappable battery tech at all. It has to be charged via a cord, but Suzuki are putting up fast chargers which is capable of charging this scooter from 0 to 100% in a little over 2 hours, or you can use the regular portable charger to achieve the same state of charge in about 6 hours. There it is. That's all you need to know about the Suzuki e-Access. Is there something that you want to know that we have not covered? Let me know in the comments and I will get back to you promptly. This is Joshua Verghese signing off for Bike India.